Ever wonder why marathon runners don't just catch a bus? Well, today we're talking about those who took the long way around at the 2024 Boston Marathon. On Patriots' Day, the city of Boston was buzzing. It wasn't the Tea Party this time, but a sea of runners weaving through the city's historic streets. The Boston Marathon, as you might know, is not a stroll in the park. It's a grueling 26.2 miles of sweat, perseverance, and the occasional banana peel. One of the highlights of the event was Marcel Hug, who didn't just go for a leisurely roll, he set a new course record in the men's wheelchair race. That's right, he didn't just win, he won for the 7th time. Talk about a lucky number. And it wasn't just a local affair. This was a global gathering with a staggering 29,451 runners hailing from 118 countries. It was like a mini Olympics, minus the torch, and with a lot more running shoes. And let's not forget the spectators. Hundreds of thousands of them lined the streets, armed with water, energy bars, and the kind of enthusiasm that could make a sloth sprint. The weather, you ask. It was forecasted to be warm but rain-free, so no dramatic slow-motion rain scenes for our runners. Just good old-fashioned sunshine. And of course, there were road closures, lots of them. It's not every day you get to see Boston's streets transformed into a marathon course. So for those who were caught off guard, we hope you had your running shoes on. So with all those road closures, maybe running was the quickest way to get around Boston. Next up, let's talk about some of the notable participants. Ever wanted to outrun a celebrity? Well, at the Boston Marathon, you might just get your chance. Now, imagine lining up at the starting line. The air is buzzing with excitement, and right next to you is none other than Rob Gronkowski. Yes, the very same Gronk who famously caught touchdowns for the New England Patriots. But today, he's not in his usual battlefield. Instead, he's swapped his football cleats for running shoes and is ready to pound the pavement with the best of them. Then there's Meb Keflezighi, a marathon legend in his own right. While his days of Olympic glory might be behind him, he's still out there, showing us that age is just a number. And talk about setting the pace. This guy probably sprints faster than most of us can dream of running. Next up, we have Des Linden. Now, if you're a marathon enthusiast, you'll know her as the woman who makes running 26.2 miles look like a leisurely stroll in the park. And let's face it, most of us are probably just hoping to keep up with her warm-up pace. And just when you thought it couldn't get any more interesting, in comes Zdeno Chara. Yes, that's right, the towering ice hockey defenseman. You might think that a guy used to skating on ice might find a marathon daunting, but he laced up his running shoes and took to the streets with the rest of the pack. And let's not forget, these celebrities are running alongside regular folks like you and me. It's not every day that you get to say you outran a famous athlete, even if it was just for a few meters before they overtook you again. So, as you can see, the Boston Marathon is not just a race, it's a spectacle, a gathering of diverse individuals, all united in their love for running. It's where world-class athletes, celebrities, and everyday heroes come together to create unforgettable moments. So next time you're thinking about signing up for a marathon, remember you might end up racing against a celebrity. You think running a marathon is tough? Try doing it on wheels. Now let's roll into a tale that's nothing short of extraordinary. Picture this, the Boston Marathon, one of the most prestigious races in the world. And we're not talking about the runners on foot. Oh no, we're focusing on the real steel, or should I say, Wheel. Enter Marcel Hug, a name that's become synonymous with the word champion. This is a man who's not just broken records, but absolutely smashed them, leaving nothing but dust in his wake. And this year, he decided to set a new course record in the men's wheelchair race. You heard it right, folks. He's a record breaker, a limit pusher, a real-life superhero on wheels. Now, winning a race is impressive, sure, but winning it 7 times? That's something else entirely. That's like watching your favorite movie 7 times and still finding something new to appreciate, or like eating your favorite dessert 7 times and not getting a sugar rush. And let's not forget, he's doing this on wheels, battling the same 26.2-mile course that leaves even the most seasoned runners panting for breath. Marcel Hug is not just a racer, he's a master of momentum, a wizard of wheels, the sultan of speed. He's got the strength of 10 men and the determination of 100. Every push of his arms, every turn of his wheels is a testament to his unyielding spirit and unwavering focus. So, next time you're thinking about skipping leg day, remember Marcel Hug and his 7 wins. Maybe it'll inspire you to push a little harder. Who said you can't make money while sweating buckets and gasping for air? Let's dive into the heartwarming tale of Chris Tanaka and Team Hoyt, who managed to transform their marathon run into a fundraising success, pulling in over $10,000 for the event. Imagine this, you're pounding the pavement, every muscle in your body screaming for mercy. And there's Chris and his team, not just battling the same 26.2 miles, but also raising funds. It's like baking a cake while juggling flaming torches. It's not enough to just run. They're also making a significant difference. Now, if you're like me, you might be thinking, hey, I can barely tie my shoes without losing my breath. How am I supposed to run a marathon and raise money? Well, my friends, it's all about the power of community. Team Hoyt didn't do this alone. They harnessed the support of friends, family, and even strangers, all united by a common cause. And let's not forget the sheer dedication and perseverance they embodied. Picture this. Every step they took, every bead of sweat that dripped from their foreheads, every gasping breath, it wasn't just for them, it was for the cause they were supporting. That's not just running a marathon, that's running a marathon with style and purpose. But hey, don't get me wrong, this isn't some kind of multitasking contest. It's not about who can juggle the most flaming torches while baking a cake, or in this case, who can raise the most funds while running. It's about using an event like a marathon as a platform to make a difference. So if you're sitting there thinking about how you can contribute to your favorite charity, why not consider running a marathon? You'll get a workout, raise funds for a good cause, and who knows, you might even overtake a celebrity or two. Jokes aside, when you combine the physical challenge of a marathon with the spirit of giving, you're not just a runner, you're a superhero. So if you're looking to raise some money, why not consider running a marathon? You'll get a workout, raise funds for a good cause, and maybe even beat a celebrity or two. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.